Hey everyone, I'm the Simple Savant, and today we'll be breaking down the field of study known as game theory. Let's see if we can simplify and magnify this complex subject. Now, what exactly is game theory? Well, if we are to provide a definition of game theory, it would have to be the study of how outcomes are provided as a result of the interactive choices made by multiple economically rational players. Yeah, a real mouthful, huh? Let's break it down to get a better understanding for that seemingly impossible chunk of text. To understand game theory, we must first define what a game is. For the sake of learning, we'll define a game as any situation in which one person can make decisions based off another person's decisions in order to benefit themselves. In simplified terms, it's a situation where you think about what other people are thinking. Using the simplified definition of a game as a base, let's take a look at some of the other bits of vocabulary. First on the list is players or participants. Players or participants are the people who are making the decisions in games. Their decisions shape the outcome. Let's say that you're trying to get a raise. This situation can be classified as a game because you're trying to convince your boss to think the same way and make the decision that will benefit you. The players in this case would be you and your boss. Next up is economic rationality. When thinking of game theory in an economic or investing sense, economic rationality is a term that can be used to describe a mindset. An economically rational player can analyze and estimate possible outcomes, identify paths to those outcomes, and select actions to reach the best outcome. Remember, outcomes are just the results of the games. Now that we've broken down the essence of game theory, let's take a look at where it came from. Modern game theory is typically associated with John von Neumann and Oscar Morgenstern, and their book published in 1944. However, game theory can be traced back to ancient times. Commonly cited are Plato's texts Laches and Symposium, in which Socrates contributes. There have been many different interpretations of game theory, but many of their elements are similar and came from those previously mentioned sources. Now, how can you use this knowledge for investing? You see, game theory is a very helpful tool for analysis. By using it to analyze investor behavior and movements, it's quite possible for you to gain an advantage in the market. So, how do you perform that analysis with game theory, you may ask? Well, while I'd love to go into more detail, it's best that I leave that discussion for another video. This is a quick introduction after all. With that in mind, I've been the Simple Savant, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to check the description for more information.